Deoxys counter guide in Pokemon Go, coming to raids, all the shiny forms. Let's jump right in. What's going on, my trainer club? Let me know in the comments below. Are you guys excited about Deoxys form? Because we've had one shiny come out so far, but now all three of them are gonna come out and make their way into Pokemon Go. So with all that said, let's not waste any time and let's jump right into the raid battle. So we do have the counter guide going down. I am not gonna produce a separate counter guide for each and every Deoxys. We will have one that's gonna encompass all of them. So if you do need to come back and reference this, please do so. So here we go. The dates are, the normal form is gonna be at 10 a.m. from the 16th of February all the way till the 19th local time. And speaking of local time, if you guys do need more raids, please check the pinned comments below. You can get into the Discord, which is totally free, but if you want to raid even harder, maybe one of these Pokemon tickles your fancy, and you want something like the Deoxys Defense Form, and you're like, PvP, I need more of them, I want the shiny, whatever that is, the Patreon is also there to get you into premier Discord raider groups as well. That's also in the pinned comments below. And then we have the attack form from the 19th all the way till the 22nd, and the defense form from the 22nd to the 25th, and the speed form from the 25th all the way until March 1st, so we have approximately 3 to 4 days with each and every one of these, so you guys are gonna have to make sure that you're on top of your game if you want it. So Deoxys is going to be an all psychic type Pokemon. Like I said, we're not gonna cover each and every one of them. We're gonna skip over the moves for most of these Pokemon, and I'm just gonna give you general party recommendations, because if you use strong enough parties, you guys are gonna be good regardless, because the only real threat as far as hard to take down is gonna be the defense form, but that one doesn't get any counterintuitive movesets like some of the other ones, like the attack form. And let's just cover that real quick. The moveset in there that is problematic is gonna be Dark Pulse on this Pokemon, but it is the attack form. That means the defensive stamina is very down. That's why I'm not really that worried about it, because it's gonna get taken down extremely fast. So that Dark Pulse, although it's gonna hit hard, it's just gonna get taken down. Just plain and simple, time, math, stats, it's not a big deal. So being all psychic, they're gonna be weak to 3 things. We're gonna be Ghost, Dark, as well as Bug. So obviously those are gonna make up the counters. They're gonna have resistances to fighting as well as psychic. And as far as trainers to take down these Pokemon, most of them are gonna take approximately 1 to 3 trainers. However, the defense form is recommending 3.3 trainers. So it's looking like it's going to be a 4 type trainer just because of that defense in there. But I would suggest going in there with 5 or 6, but the rest of them, you're gonna notice, are gonna be pretty easy to take down. So as far as the normal form, 100% Ivy is gonna be 1806 under normal conditions. They are all gonna get boosted in windy weather, so I'm not gonna keep repeating that windy weather. This is gonna be the level 25 at 2257. And then we have the attack form. At level 20 is a very low one. It's gonna be 1474. And then under the boosted condition, it is going to be 1842. And then as far as the defense form goes, it's gonna be 1299 for that level 20, even lower. This one is a great Go Battle League Pokemon. And then the boost is gonna be 1624. And then the speed is gonna be 1645 at level 20. And then as far as level 25, it's gonna be 2056. So those are gonna be the 100% IVs. I will put a graphic out on all my social medias to help you guys remember the 100% IVs. So make sure to tune into that. So with all that said, let's not waste any time. Like I said, we already have the trainers, the movesets I'm not really super worried about, but now we're gonna move into the top counters, starting with the shadows. Counter number 3 is going to be the Tyranitar with Bite and Crunch, all dark type in the shadow form. And I'm not really gonna cover the deaths or the time to win on these Pokemon either, because they are gonna change depending on which Pokemon we are going after. And then we also have the Weavile with the Snarl and the Dark Pulse in the shadow form, and that is going to be rank 8. So now we're gonna move out of the shadows, because there's not a crazy amount here, and there's actually better ranked Pokemon than the Shadow Weavile. In the spot number 1, we are going to have the Mega Gengar with, I say you can either go with Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball, or Lick and Shadow Ball, but since Shadow Claw is not the legacy moveset, I would say to stick with that Pokemon. And then in counter spot number 2, we have the Mega Houndoom with the Snarl and the Foul Play on this specific Pokemon. The defense form is going to get counter as a quick move, but it is not going to get a charge move of fighting, so it's not really that problematic. Oh yeah, you're totally good. I have a Pokemon Go YouTube channel. Yeah, so I film out here and I like the backdrop, and there's no sun right now like messing the shot up, so it's like perfect. My channel is called The Trainer Club. And then in counter spot number 3, we have the Darkrai with the Snarl and the Dark Pulse, followed by Mega Absol with Snarl and Dark Pulse, but obviously we've already talked about Mega Houndoom being better, and then we also have the Mega Gengar being the number 1 spot. But the other thing you're gonna have to worry about with this Mega Houndoom is that it's a fire type combination, and Rock Slide is gonna come off the Deoxys defense form. Not really that worried about that either, guys. Honestly, like I talked about, please just choose the best counters, have your mega set up, and blast through these Pokemon with big parties, and don't even worry about it. And if you want to duo it, we're going to have to get into a little bit more nitpicky, but for most of them, you're still going to use the same exact counters. You're probably going to have one of the Megas up top, Mega Gengar being number 1, and then Shadow Tyranitar would be a great option, which we will talk about here in a second. And then we have Mega Gyarados with the Bite Crunch combination, followed by the Giratina Origin form with Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball. And then we have Chandelure, Hex, and Shadow Ball. If you guys do want to see my Com Day predictions for this year, I think that Litwick may make it into the lineup. And then we have the Hoopa Unbound with Astonish and Dark Pulse, followed by regular Hoopa with Astonish and Shadow Ball. Then we have the Hydreigon with the Bite and the Dark Pulse. And then we have Yveltal with Snarl and Dark Pulse on that one. And then we have the Bite Crunch regular T-Tar. And then we have the Mewtwo with the Psycho Cut and Shadow Ball. Obviously, this one does have a Shadow, but it was not ranked in the top 8 either, so just take that for what it's worth. And then we have Zarude with Bite and Dark Pulse, followed by regular Gengar with Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball. And then we have Crocodile with Snarl and Crunch. And if you guys do want to keep going down on the list, you can check them out, but guys, just remember, the time to wins are going down significantly, or the deaths are rising from here. So as far as the weather conditions on these Pokemon, I would say there's really only a couple weather conditions that you really have to kind of have your mind programmed for. Number 1, and they're down on the list too, because we have Psychic Pokemon, we have Dark Pokemon, Ghost Pokemon, and Bug Pokemon. So if you are using Bug Pokemon against Deoxys, we haven't seen them show up, but that would be rainy weather. That's going to boost all the bug types. Then we are going to go into the foggy weather. Foggy weather is going to boost all the Ghost and the Dark typing, which is going to be something that is going to come into play for our counters. And then finally, we have the windy weather. Windy weather is going to show up to weather boost all these Pokemon. And obviously, some of the movesets have intricacies in here as far as the weather conditions go, but don't really worry about that. So as far as the party recommendations, guys, is all you have to do is choose the highest counters and just stick with that. Don't worry about everything else. I would say the Gengar is going to be the number 1 in the Mega form, and then if you do have Mega Gengar in there, you're going to want to pair it with Ghost types. But if you have the Mega Houndoom, pairing it with Dark types would be great. And if you have 2 people doing both, you can just choose your strongest counters that you do have. The closer to the top, the better. The Dark Pulse on the Darkrai is going to be amazing, paired with that Mega Houndoom, so you have a couple of those. And then we also have the Mega Gengar. The Giratina Origin form is going to be the premier, and then we also have the Hoopas in there as well, and you can go down the list from there. But obviously, the closer to the top, the better, as always in all of these situations. So I hope this helps you guys max out. Thank you for tuning in to all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody who takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.